Alright. There. Hello there, Ame Gakita. Alright, let's just say that for tonight. I am just gonna hopefully complete on the exploration and technically kind of reaching to that point already. And well, technically I did manage to like kind of like reach to that point. But technically I was actually doing live stream midway, and then I need to go out and buy some stuff along the line. But at the same time, not really in to use my avatar to do the movement whatever along the line. So just gonna use the still picture along the line. But for now, hoping to at least finish out on the story whatsoever along the line. This one is kind of like good that they, when I didn't jump into that cutscene, it didn't make me go to that moment along the line. So hopefully to finish up on exploration for now. Well, I didn't realize that it's like 82%. It's 74% already. It's kind of like good in a way, but since I kind of like cut the scene just now, so going to focus on the story for now. Especially multiples, like even I also actually have to go out to buy grocery just now, so kind of like end the stream suddenly. Other than that, for now, hoping to finish up to this part, because it's like once I get out of here, it'll be back to here. So, oh yeah, here is Toria. Indeed, everyone from the desert is not bad at the Middle East. Why are we over here? Have you found what you're looking for? Yes, I have. Thanks for asking. Splendid. By the way, do you know the name? Oh yeah, this was the Pacific part I stopped. I'll go first. No. They mean melody, I think. Melody? I seriously have no idea. Oh, people are on holiday, and nothing else today. I believe you and I should even be better friend than I was with your sister there, since we have the intention trust. Yes, my sister, the outdoorish extrovert type, still before I could read for myself, she used to read to me all the time. Yeah, what have Melody had to do with someone like that? Of course, I feel particularly to Melody, not the sort the one above you when grazing upon our suffering. Can I take it, Pilsan, have you watched the random chat that I posted? Although I kind of like posted it quite some time ago, but I uploaded it like 1 hour plus ago, but I kind of like just only uploaded it on the Discord just now. Frankly, I would suggest the resolution should be present. I wouldn't have told anyone or start through enough to feel a thought. What the heck? Do you know it was essential thought that was a melody was practical? You're watching? Yes. I mean, technically you can go watch that first. I actually posted that 1 hour ago. Done. Yeah, I know. So I actually did this stream like 30 minutes later, right? But oh well, I mean, my main focus for tonight is technically to actually it was supposed to be done before earlier, but I want to at least finish out on this one first though. But so far you watch it like the starting already. How do you feel at the start already? Like the point that I technically don't really do throw the point at the start along the line, but this time around I kind of like throw some of the point at the start in the way that it's kind of like some might not like it. I don't know. I mean, it's just something that I feel like I should really address it though. But even so, it's kind of like this kind of like some of the thing I kind of highlight in the video later on is more towards like around the same thing that I highlight during the live stream earlier, so that is kind of I don't want to like say the same thing again, but it's more towards like どうかな。it's more on like some of the thing I say is more on a summarized form in that I did on the night chat beforehand, the previous time, as well as that in the previous stream earlier I kind of like highlight that though. It was mostly what a mess. You did all these impression you got from it. You mean that the way I said it, or is it the way that the way the video giving out to you though? I mean, I'm kind of like want to go back to the one that I used to, the way I said it. Oh, you mean the way that I addressed the whole situation, ka? Oh damn! Now I even afraid that how would you feel about it? Sweet, sweet. You know what? Let's watch this cutscene first, and then after that we'll watch the video that I uploaded just now. Some might not like it though. I mean, I won't be surprised if there is some people who go and dislike it though. But it's more towards like at least like maybe like yeah, it's more towards like I always stand on the middle ground. It's I feel like the thing I say is more towards on like I don't like Saikuno because I mean like he's technically a playboy from how I look at it, and despite so that if there are people are supporting him, I won't stop them. The only issue on hand is that I kind of like say that in my video that I don't think the woman who made the allegation is innocent as well. I didn't really like say the whole situation on the female side because I don't want to go and say that, hey, you guys are saying that I'm attacking the girls along the line. But it's actually more yeah, it's more like criticizing that don't trust whatsoever along the it's more towards like there are times when there are some situations that we have to be very cautious of, and it's actually more towards like it giving me that vibe though. That's the issue. Okay, managed to get the screenshot. And I feel I can't keep up with your 1,000 years of wisdom. Wisdom? I pray for the courage to give out this all out and live in real life once more. You see what I'm saying? Feel free to come back to me if you ever need anything, even if all you want to do is talk about your sister. I will do that. Okay. Let's pause. Next we should ask why we are here. We need to send back down first. How are you supposed to do that? Okay, let's pause the game here first. Well, I going to just show the video on YouTube. And let you guys see and judge for yourself along the line. So, ちょっと待ってね so that I can show it easier for you guys. Just need to go to the screen catcher. YouTube. I need to. No, I should. Actually, what was I almost need to lower the volume here first. Just lower the volume first so that later on as we watch it there won't be any sound effect. Window catcher YouTube. Okay. This one can show, but for the one I need to make it smaller, don't show that top. and just show this part out. And I just need to go to my channel. I'm not trying to like showcase it again, but that is more towards like the video that I did. I kind of want you guys to be very cautious of some of the things I say along the line, so I need to see is the video look okay. Okay, it looked alright in a way. So this one jump here temporarily so that I can see the comment just in case. Okay. I also need to have this one out first as well, just in case. Okay. Now we are going to watch this. But if the volume is not loud enough, please highlight, okay? Kuno is just basically, in my point of view, a playboy who want to have a harem supporting him along the line. And for some reason, one of the so-called victim decided to say that because she want to be the main character in his life and not making up an allegation that he's a manipulator whatsoever along the line, and the content creator who received the so-called tip is just trying to end up making that Sakuno is a predator, and end up that this whole ordeal it just basically, in my point of view, look damn stupid. Alright. Hello there, how's there? Ame Gakita there. So obviously this one we are going to talk about Sakuno, but somehow we are going to also address a bit of Moji-san along the line, because for some reason you guys understand is that he's the one who going and making the content, doing all the allegation, all these things, and in a way I actually saw the video before. I ain't gonna link it out. If you guys are interested, go and look it out. I mean, like, he's a big content creator. He's a big had a lot of social follower along the line. Even I myself, even when long ago when I saw it, I actually said it in this simple tweet. And in a way, it's also one of the reasons why when I did the night chat where I was talking about like the situation just looks stupid to me, because I actually kind of highlight in my video. But you guys understand that when I did the live stream was more towards like I was highlighting, from how I look at it, is that I don't see that both sides are innocent. I mean, like, sure, cheating is bad, all these things, and I even go as far as saying and explain this simple tweet that I did long before, because kind of like before people start making noise over it, because I would say that, hey, the funny thing is people making noise on Sakuno, some defended him in some way, some attacking him crazily, and I mentioned this crazily, okay, because I feel like the way it seemed that the allegation does not seem aligned, because the way I seen the document, the way I seen some of the information, it just seems weird to call the person a predator. I mean, like, sure, there may be some manipulation, there may be some whatsoever, but if you actually look at the other side, that, hey, are the victim, the girl, are they actually hating on it? It's like, if they're like minor to the point that they are underage, now I would say that, hey, maybe that is a huge wrong, I will definitely draw the line. But they are all ascending adult who actually agree to it. And the funny thing is, right, a lot of people around Sakuno is like, oh, they don't know about it, but yet there are already people knowing about it. It's like, hey, he's surrounded by girls. He's like a playboy all around the line. Like, you can't be saying that you don't know about it, okay? It's really kind of like weird in my point of view that a lot of people are not making noise, and yet the thing that I addressed in my night chat was that it seems like the girls aren't that innocent as well. I'm not saying that what cheating is whatsoever. I did mention in that tweet is that my view is basically cheating is bad, yes, but it doesn't worth the exaggeration, especially more on Muji-san's side, or maybe how some people trying to address it, or all these things, okay? So when I actually look at the whole ordeal, I was actually basically saying it in my video. I was saying, addressing that, hey, if you guys, whether you agree or disagree, it's just that basically I'm just explaining that some of the issue is just basically that he's a huge playboy, people liking him along the line, and now you guys are saying it that he's technically a cheater, a predator, all these things. And the funny thing is that now there are people defending him, not saying like cheating is bad or whatever, or good, or things you can do along the line. It's actually more towards like, if he's a bad person, then just say he's a bad person. And I can understand from Moji-san's situation is that long ago he did cover up something situation about criticizing on cheating, all these things. Is that long ago he actually covered on a male streamer who actually ended up cheating with a Japanese adult artists who actresses actually to more on to doing like the affair situation, and it was kind of like similar in a sense. But one thing is that if anyone who know me very well, that when I cover out Cinder VTuber situation, I say that there was a lot of contradiction, and that gave me the vibe from his video. I'm not saying like Mushi-san did a bad job. It's more towards like when I see his video, it was more towards like he trying to highlight that it's not the girl's fault. I mean, like, sure, I mean, if the girl are innocent, then obviously the guy is the one in fault, right? I mean, like, the guy can't be successful, right? But issue on hand is that you go as far as going and saying that the person is a predator when he doesn't seem that way to me. It was more towards like, if you call him a freaking playboy, then obviously I will definitely say that, hey, that isn't right, because it's just basically that he is just a person who go around trying to get people to like him along the line. Is that not what a lot of guys want to? I mean, like, sure, if you can go around and say that, hey, maybe it doesn't seem right or whatever along the line, like girls who stick to one girl, girls who stick to one boy, or boys stick to one girl, or male, female for the LGBTQ. If you guys say that, whatsoever along the line, the issue on hand is that if we actually look at the whole ordeal, if we actually be very, very careful, okay, it's actually more towards like, Cyclono is just basically not saying like, is it bad for cheating? I mean, like, sure, we can criticize on him, but the one thing is that, as what Powder's-san say, is that some women also trying to play victim when in the first place they are the one consenting to it. It's like the girl want it, and they know that Cyclono is a top YouTuber or a top streamer or whatever you guys want to call him along the line, and that basically you guys are agreeing to it along the line. It's like, wow, damn, why you guys agree to it? Like, shouldn't you guys actually say no? Aren't you girls actually better good at saying no? Like, the thing is, right, even I myself sometimes have a few female viewers, and I always tell them that be careful with your own life. I'm not saying like I should go and pray against them, okay? I had very, very young viewers, okay? The thing is, I always make sure that they understand that whatever life they want to go for, make sure that they understand what they're going with and don't regret over it. But over this, it's just basically some of them are regretting it, and one of them apparently want to be the main character along the line, and someone, it became a big news that Muji-san boom, make a big noise over it. And do you think that is it a good noise? Basically, I will be calling the police and say that there is an accident happening nearby. At least that's how I feel along the line. But that being said, it's really kind of like, if we look at the whole scenario, it's really kind of like funny as to the point that even Cyclono situation, like even like depressed Naosaki actually end up saying that the friends not knowing doesn't seem correct actually, and I agree on that. And it's just that if they're not throwing him under the bus because he's a playboy, and people are not, for some reason like Muji-san end up saying that he's a predator, all these things, is like, oh no way, everyone throwing under the bus, and getting some light along the line. I mean, like, the funny thing is like, even I myself put up a fake tweet, I never even get any attention, okay? I only around 125 view only, but does that mean that people will go and report me along the line? Maybe, who knows? I mean, like, anyone can go and support anyone, whoever they like, right? Especially more towards like Cyclono. Going as far from what I knew is that he deleted his Twitter all along the line, and it's still his life, right? I mean, if you look at it, it's like even like people deleted their joke about it, or even going saying like, hey, what he did was F up, but people are now dogging on him along the line. Even as far as calling him a bitch or missing a few points, but I actually agree with Espiro's son along the line, is that one of the things that we have to be very careful is that even his friends are all snake. Because it's just basically they're thinking about money, power, and fame, and it's not wrong. And I think that Sakura best to address it carefully, I'm not saying that he should keep silent, but at the same time, this silence is also kind of helping him in a way because a lot of people now starting realizing that the things that I actually say in my video, it's not when I say that, hey, if you got liars and a person who is telling the truth, will you believe on the liar or will you believe on the person who end up saying the truth? Because if there is only one person who is telling the truth, but you have 5 liars, will you believe the more people? Because they say, trust the majority. Is it really truly the majority at this point of time? Doesn't seem like it to me though. So in a way, I want you guys to be very, very cautious on some of the things that people online always put out, especially on this case that Muji-san and now trying to pin that Sakuno is a predator. And I can see from his point of view on why he want to so-called cancel Sakuno's son. Because it's like if he is a person who is a top class streamer who had a lot of supporter, obviously he should get really like a punishment in a way. Like he should be having like some sort of like moment where people don't support him anymore. But at this point of time, there are still, regardless of how whether they like it or not, is that people still support him. There are some who think that it's just maybe the girls aren't that innocent as well. And like from how I look at it, from I look at the document, I don't think that the girls are innocent as well. It's just that basically you have that Sakura is bad, yes, but can I, as a judge, say that, hey, the girls are instantly correct? No. One side right doesn't mean the other side is automatically correct. It's just basically that both sides can be wrong at the same time. So this is one of the things that I want you guys to be very, very careful on at times, especially for me who always end up doing the judging at and looking at all the scenario, is that it's really one of the time that we always have to be very, very careful is looking at the whole scenario. Look at both sides of the coin. And I even addressed the both sides of the coin in my video, in my live chat, that I for some reason got some people disliking this for somehow, some way, somewhere. And I actually highlight that. Look at both sides of the coin. Is it really both sides are wrong? Because if we say that one side is wrong, the other side should be also wrong because they are the same coin, right? So the issue on here is that some people disliking that. I don't know why. But now the funny thing is, online now people are now addressing the Muji-san video, like PC-san here actually highlighting that it's not wrong to cover it. It's just the way he put it out, including like Banana Juju actually end up saying like Predator all these things, but it's just weird. Especially more towards like he's just a master class of we cheating and girl. That's all. And yet you guys are playing that he's a predator when the girl actually concerning to it is like, wow, man, what am I supposed to say, right? So at the end of the day, it's really back to the question of like, why is it that people always end up hesitating or whatever? It's actually more towards like people are now addressing the thing that I say, okay? I predicted, okay? So for me, even as a tiny VTuber, it's not really going as far as saying that, hey, you guys will go and like this video and spread this what I say, okay? It's actually more towards, I want you guys to be very, very cautious on some of the things that is what is spreading over the internet. It's really like, sure, what Muji-san said that is Sakura kind of like did is wrong. Obviously, I would ever agree that he's just a playboy who end up cheating, and the only victim that end up getting the suffering is basically the girlfriend, because the girlfriend end up being cheated. But the issue on hand is that now I even go as far as having some news telling me that, hey, Sakura wanted to break up with the girlfriend, but the girlfriend doesn't want to break up, and now it's like, oh my, now all sides are also wrong at the same time. If you but the question is like, no, who is innocent? It's just basically, it's just a drama that we're all watching, and it's like, well, then why am I even watching this in the first place, right? But even so, it's really back to the question of like, why is this making a huge drama? And in a way, it's basically it's a whole damn news, and now people are now saying the thing that I say before. It's just basically that look at both sides of the coin, understand both sides of the coin, and the issue on hand is just very simple. He cheating his girl, yes, like what Lulu-san said is correct. It's just but the thing is, the women are involved are adult and they knew what he was about. It's like they're innocent as well. It's just that simple. And now it's like the thing I say, people don't agree, and now people are now for some reason it's not make them understanding that hey, maybe both sides are correct as well. So it really back to the question. A lot of people are now making the same damn thing that I say, and I don't know who's the few people that end up disliking my video, but I mean, like, if this explain a lot why I decided to do this random chat first. I actually got quite a few random chat planned ahead, like me criticizing Pokemon, Hassan Piper, and a few other people, but for some reason, this one recently just got so damn stupid. In my point of view, I would just say one simple judgment. In my point of view, okay. Normally, you guys don't hear me putting. I will say about a skill, and then you guys judge based on what you guys think. But I will just give my point of view as a judge of this whole ordeal. I will just say as what saying this as what Legal Mindset would definitely say is that the seriousness is just basically you guys are making a huge noise, and I don't see both as correct. Both should be receiving punishment at the same time. The girl aren't innocent, while Saikuno is basically a playboy. And if you guys want to cancel them, by all means go ahead. I ain't stopping you guys. It's your guys' voice. It's your guys' choice. It's your guys' noise. And I'm just judging based on what I see. But hey, at the end of the day, it's just basically one person like Muji-san end up making noise that people are saying a lot of funny things along the line. Even when he actually end up, like, the funny thing is that when he actually end up saying all these things, right, a lot of people end up like Perma Banner saying it, Red-san saying what, Polo say like you are really mad, or people actually end up saying like, oh yeah, if a woman maybe they'll try to like, calm down, but because you are a man, then obviously people saying like he's a moron, all these things. So it's kind of like people are now criticizing Muji-san at the same time, which again lead to one simple thing that I said before. This whole scenario is just basically in one simple thing. Sakuno as well in multi-situation just looks stupid to me. But hey, at the end of the day, it's what I say today is just basically my speculative thought. It's just a random chat. Whether you have your own point of view, your own take, your own comment or whatever, just write in the comment below. We can discuss it further. But if not, if you do like this video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat where sometimes I talk about random stuff that sometimes makes sense, doesn't make sense, or totally random at time. But the one thing I hope is not random for you guys is have a nice day or night. Otsukare. Bye bye. Does technically explain what I say. It's kind of like funny in a way that I'm not trying to say that hey should we criticize as much or whatever along the line. It's actually more towards like as what I say in the video, it's more towards like yes, there is a lot of moment that maybe a lot of people are just making noise and whatsoever along the line. But regardless, right, as I stand by my word, it's more towards like people will always make noise whether we like it or not, and it's understandable. But at the same time, it's really not to the point of like, does it really deserving at that point of time? I mean, like, sure, people can say however they want, whatever they want, or how they want along the line, but it just doesn't seem correct. And it's really kind of like very, very funny in a way that people always end up making noise over the internet, and what can I say, right? But despite that being the case, it's actually kind of like interesting in a way that people still end up kind of like making the noise regardless of how we think about it, and it's really kind of like stupid in a way that you have to cut one collar. Yeah, Aven, I'm sure to go and get something to eat and drink before you anything happen to you, okay? Because I don't want you to send out nowhere getting yourself hungry or thirsty, dehydrated. Especially more towards like Southeast Asia right now is all very, very, very hot though. Like even today, like oh my god, in Singapore it's gonna rain. The cloud come by, never rain. Oh, sun like I mean, like, I really wish like it would rain very nicely, and then I mean, like maybe in some of you guys' country would be raining right now. That would be kind of good, but I mean, like it's really kind of like problematic. Like the weather is getting hotter and hotter each day, though. Thunderstorm? Dude, that is so cool. I'm having a hate day from the heat, you know. Especially more towards like last year when I got the stroke, right? It was also in May last year, which was the hottest period at the time, and I mean technically when I went to the hospital at that time, me and my family was taught that my stroke was actually the heat due to overheat, but ended up being the stroke along the line. So yeah, even I myself right now I have to be very cautious. In the case that will I suffer from a second stroke, because if you guys don't hear me for at least a month, I think you guys should be actually be giving me a goodbye along the line though. That's the only thing I kind of afraid of though. Dude, even I myself wish to have the nice weather. ちょっと待ってね。Okay, I'm back. We are supposed to send her back now that she will down here. I can explain all that, but you should rest first. I will go through everything in detail tomorrow. Okay, there's no bed here or food. Some desire sees here. Think about it. Oh, you've been on here all the time, but you are neither hungry or tired. Huh? Then what's supposed to do while we rest? This way is full of remarkable people from every age. Speaking with them would be fun. Alright, fine. Paimon get to sleep whenever she wants. Tired or not, Paimon's still sleeping on my... Wait, what? My head? Although you rest a bit, with her, it's about what I mentioned earlier, the thing I need to think. Go and get something to eat then if you're hungry. Aren't you feeling rested, convincing? You're hungry, alright, but you're not really hungry. Are you hungry or are you not hungry? Now, like, that is the question. That is the question. Okay, let's see. Now I can't queue. If I teleport here, will it show me the item that I need to collect? After increasing to a certain level, you can unlock a special segment. We can display location or memory in this location. Okay. But I'm more on trying to collect things that I want along the line. You get 3 character names up there. I mean, I can't deny even I myself wish to have some of that character myself. But I mean, like, when it comes to MiHoYo game, even I myself can't do much along the line too. Next week about to have a roller coaster stress because of your exam. Good luck on your exam. I can't say too much on that end. I mean, like, what would you want me to say other than that, though? Kanji kana? Yachi. Doko? Dante. Ikaw, Hana. Next week. You mean Honkai Star will update, right? Next week is also your birthday. Oh. Do you want me to say advance happy birthday now? I mean, technically, I don't remember everyone's birthday that easily, you know. Land in front of me. On the meal in person, hero. Cannot. We just saw you hopping over the place like the painting and got a bit curious. Practicing my light foot technique. Light foot technique? Indeed, you see, since rain never fall in this round, I'm able to practice the rain cutter. Huh. You need to do something. Go, please take care of yourself. Task witness my skill. If I may have your attention. Right now I'm trying to see what I can do here, but am I missing out something? Also, by the way, person, if you're still there, just based on the random chat just now, how do you feel the overall though? I feel like I addressed everything, but it's time to display your problems. So what do I need to do? Well, within 90 seconds. Okay, cut 1, 2. Music, I kind of like playing a little bit of cheating by using Chirari. And done. All for one common chest. Nice. I addressed everything. Yes, you don't know. I glad that at least everything kind of like being addressed. I kind of like have to cut it out. Not really like cut out the video. It's actually more towards I was cutting out the thing and summarize it simply though. And it was actually more on I stick to my theme of making sure that it's still the random chat that I tend to do. But as far as that, I kind of like also highlight it in the video is more towards on like making sure the thing is more on keeping within the moment of people can understand and have not really say that people must like understand my full detail or whatever on the line. It's actually more towards like if they understand it, cool. If they don't understand it, what can I say? But it's really like everyone have their own opinion and whatnot. And I think that's it's still kind of fair in a way too. But but again, normally I don't put out my judgment that fast or whatever along the line, and so far I still stand by my random track the way I did it, and I mean I'm sure there may in future have one or two people or maybe a lot more people who I don't know may end up disliking it along the line because they will just say that what I say may be wrong in that point of view, whatever, and I think it's understandable in a way. But despite so, it's really kind of like they would probably end up doing the thing that I want them not to do it, but they end up doing that kind of mindset though. So it's also kind of like funny that some of the thing I address, it's actually not saying like, hey, they just because of this or just because of that, and then people should not criticize or whatever. It's actually more towards like some of the thing is more best to be cautious of and be careful along the line. And it's just basically that people over the internet love to end up talking, and I mean, like, it's understandable, but I mean, what can I say though? Should I that one? Dun 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 dun. Okay, run away. And done.
はい、これ星々への感謝の祈りは代わりにしといてあげる。
Hi, that one is done. There may be some stuff about the voice tune or something. Okay, this one is kind of like, okay. If you notice that in the video I was moving a bit too much, it's because it was actually more towards like I have the cat on me. That's why I kind of end up just touching the cat and like calming it down along the line. Can I give a hi? Hi! Son! Hello there, how's today? Now I just need to find where am I supposed to go, and there is monster here. You're gonna light us up. Thank you very much, but also make sure to have a nice day as well, okay? Okay, at the very least now I know I do not need to jump out there, as well as I got 10 to throw away the 10. I really need to start ensuring that all the items that I'm collecting is really in the margin. I'm out here. Out here. I'm gonna assume that I need to take out that one just to get that one.
手加減なしよ。移して。舐めないでください。これならどうですか？
Okay, take that up. I still got more? This one! You disappeared just now. Oh, taken out nicely. What you're talking about is when you pressure your throat, like where? Well, I kind of like. Okay, it's actually more towards like when I was doing the render check. My mood at that time went into that mode so I can understand if you guys may have a shot on it, but it was kind of like the moment when I was doing the recording is the energy at the time. But at the same time, it's also understandable if you guys are wondering what I was doing. May not be what some of you guys might like along the line, so it's understandable though. But at the time, I was like, the mood was there at the time. And hi, okay, there is one guy here, and first screen finish that floating screen for now. Vector pin. What the hell is this question mark guy? Oh, my apology anyways. I thought you were going from the sound of what are you doing here? Painting as you can see, but let's get one thing straight before we get the wrong idea. I may be skilled at painting animal, but the animal I paint are not meant for eating. So you can't eat your art. The people I paint appear in the flesh, so the beast may be well on the play. Let's say I do hope that you won't like that Miss Jean with Olivia who keep listening to paint nothing but fish fillet. Oh damn. Hi! Hello there. How's your day? Isuka as to us higher scrolling like the true goodness and beauty. For instance, when one stand atop the highest mountain peak, the view is naturally clear and true. Just is our ice rifle. I'm afraid you won't get a real sense of it. We can only go for. How about this? Let me paint a floating platform for you. Go ahead and stand on it and experience my work for yourself. And I guess he did, and I need to assumably paste something. But where though? 왜잖아요. 네. Oh, it was just there only. I was like wondering where. So now I just need to fly out here and jump on this one, I guess. Oh, start. Elevator. Do I get to this top? Ooh, that's why I got that. And that is for the platform. How much is my exploration so far? Right now is 76% in temple time. I haven't even finished on the story yet then. Which hopefully I should be able to reach soon. Later. Oh, I was wondering how do I reach that? Reach here at the do that, capture that, and which part do I play? Where is the part that I should place this though? Which are ないですよ。どこ？ Like seriously, where though? Oh. I was wondering where. At least it's a precious chest. Not really. Instead of like free to play, I'm more on a forced to pay. So not really that innocent in a way, whether we are taking or not. Okay, I need to go up to that point. Maybe I jump right here and then fly over there instead. From here, I have to find the right direction and then fly down. So that I can find the point around here and then just fly towards it along the line. Paying to enjoy the character mostly, yes. Wilson, you understand me very so well. I'm so great. Okay, there is another challenge here. Just going to jump. Okay, now this is shooting car. Destroy the wind. Oh, I was wondering what do I do, and now there is a bomb. Is there a further bomb? That's strange. Where am I? I was wondering. Okay, destroy all that. Dish. Okay, somehow, someway, somewhat managed. Now I just need to wait for the middle one. Nicely done. The only one you enjoy are Finn and Carolina, and one share holiday. For me, it's actually more. If I can get every character, that would be great. I mean, but so far, the only two characters that I don't have actually so far is technically at the moment kind of like well, technically can trade 3 if we consider the other one. Ito as well as Ganyu. And I mean, like technically my luck on trying to pull for new character, like but with if anything else, at least the newer character, at least most of them got it already, so kind of like safe in the way, I guess. But I mean, like if my luck wasn't that bad, especially more towards like when I kind of like sometimes post YouTube shot of like me feeling 50-50 at a time, to the point that I'm really kind of like crying, like why is it that everyone on YouTube can easily like get double character or whatever that easily, and I'm like, you guys are so damn lucky. Well, I'm just here just suffering. Asia. Because when I started playing Genshin at that time I was already kind of like stick to Asia server in a way, so kind of like been through here for quite very long though. Okay, let's begin. What do I need to do? Okay, collect. For some reason it didn't attach to that. That one is done. Oh my, how the hell you wish here so fast? Maybe we will play together sometime. Sure, I don't mind. Truly, it's inspiring internet plus. That being the case, I have one more humble request. I wonder if you hear of the cloud thriving technique. Rumor has it our grandmaster Guhua had once ascended to heaven. If you can use the wind guider. Oh, that might I might ask you show me a thing or two. So I collect 55 within. Okay, so we need to start collecting like that, right? Oh, why? I almost got all the way down. Okay, go there. Fly up. Eh? Why am I flying away? Collect. Oh, okay, now it's auto. I think. I just need to collect 3 more. There's only 3 more, and that is basically more than 3. Eh, 待ってくださいよ。Oh, 5 more か。Okay, it's done. Nicely done!
どうです？何かいいものありました？
At the very least, that is collected. As well as I was only trying because there is like 9 already. Oh, I really need to start clearing up my artifacts around, or if not, I'll be having like suffering right now where I have to like collect one thing, need to throw away them. If not, I will. One chest right there. One is a common chest, and it is for some reason. Ah, it's there! Okay, got that somehow, somewhere. And there is 3 more chests there, which I couldn't assume that I did do some sort of like long quest. Okay, let's speak to him. Fascinating. One could not call that training upon air, but you inspired me all the same. My thanks to your guidance, Raisa. And okay, at least that one is done. Now what is the chest here? Can I speak to you? Oh, hunting for the perfect moment. The crane won't land, so artists must learn patient. Fawn of fish. I have to sacrifice some fish? Might as well. For the chest. As well as for, I mean, not technically, it's for the completion wise. I definitely need to go around and start catching fish again, though. Okay, at the very least, here is 80% already. Nicely done. 这里はいいですよな。Now let's see what is. Okay, it's just basically in here. Let's see whether some of them I can still look around. the waypoint here and then just go there instead. And yeah, dali. I was right on the chest being locked inside there, and I also need to understand how do I open up this one, which I had still now had no idea. 왜 가나? わかんないな. Oh, maybe I jump here to bring me. Okay, stop it on the bookshelf. It's safe here. What is it, my golden friend? I was just wondering if you're stuck out there. Thank you, but no, I'm not stuck. It's safe that I'm up, high up. Here I won't get killed. It's so here is high up, but you can see far and wide. It's a good place to hide. Being on the ground is considered dangerous. Even if the great ruler above us don't decide to wipe us on the whip, the other 12 will come to plunder us. Interestingly, they use the word savage lord. Putting on the cliff in the tree, and say that she wishes to see me fry. Want to sing, and for some reason, it's the word right of riding a giant bird. Usually, she's putting you on. It's a very good person, maybe as good as the Lord of Crossroads. They both kind of okay. Do I like a cat? Yes, I have a cat though. Actually, more towards the point that even to the because I was like missing out on my cat back when I was in Japan for 6 years, I sometimes went to the cat cafe near my house though. Like even like I mean like in Kyoto, Japan, some of the Japanese thought that hey, why am I so good with cats? Like to the point that actually some of the cats actually like coming towards me and wanting me to pet them along the line, and I guess it was kind of like I miss my cat. So when I returned back to Singapore and I touched my cat actually missed me as well though. So even not at times, right? Even my cat even come out like even when there is like I got a maid taking care of it. I got my mom or my dad at home along the line. And even though when I was like suffering from a stroke and I was in the hospital, my cat never eat anything because he was worried about me to the point that when I returned home and he saw me, it came up to me and wanting me to feed it though. So I guess me and my cat are actually very close. Even though the funny thing is my sister is technically saying that she is the master of my cat along the line, but I know that my cat taking me as the master along the line, but who am I to judge? I mean, like my cat, I just just let my cat do what it like to. Not really saying like it's good or bad though. And if I do come, oh, I don't think I come here. Yeah, my cat is cute. It's more towards like sometimes my cat just end up doing things that is kind of like funny in his own way that I don't really say like is it good or bad. It was actually more like funny in the way at times. How do I get out there now? I go up here. I see a path up there, but I wonder if I jump up. Okay, so I need to climb out a ridiculous. Oh, Vanessa, welcome back. Okay, now I just need to think of climbing out to this area. I see, since I'm using her, might as well. Okay. I was wondering, why are you climbing? Okay, come out here. Just back here. Nice.
星々よ、空に帰りなさい。
何があるのかよ、ここ。Oh! No. Okay, now I need to stand on this one now. That lead to here. Let's drop one. I need another one. Ah, yatta! Your birthday is after your exam finish. Wouldn't that be a good moment where you can just say that you're gonna celebrate after your exam? In that kind of mindset, I don't mind. Oh, I just need to turn this page instead. No wonder I was struggling over this one. Investigate. Now, put that. And got the chest. Looking for a book. Been here before, understood what the hell is this guy trying to say, but at the very least, seemingly that there is something here. I just need to climb out. Wait, am I supposed to chase it? Or am I supposed to... Okay, got it. So I was supposed to touch it. And that guy is back in already. なんでどうやって Collected, and then there's nothing here though. I collect every single thing. Nope. But I want to collect this one. Got another book. And okay. But that was in the chest here. And my... Seriously, I really need to start clearing out my artifact set every single time. Alright. There is one or two more. Which I have no idea if that... Okay, now at least I have an understanding. It's basically the book. The ward is the book, and I just need to turn that. Oh my... Okay. So I need to turn that one there. I know. Do it. Right, I go in there first. Collect. Maybe collect here like that first. Okay. Now. Collect it. I always keep on pressing the wrong key. Okay, now I need it to go in there. Yeah, but what do you do after the cheesy leftover? You're making it into the soup again. How do I turn this over? Or do I just like go over? Okay, I'm gonna assume that you absorb the thing now. And now we are turning back. Before I drop down. A chest. Nice. I mean, like, technically, if you have bread, you can dip it as a bread along the line a lot. Okay, there is something above. I assume I need to go out here. Whether I can go up there. Well, I mean, like, if you can, that doesn't mean that you have to. Actually, more towards like you know, like when people say like when the food is too salty, right? I always tell people like, a little bit of sugar, get some sugar, it will taste just enough. Oh my, there is two over here. Might as well take them out. Okay, taken out nicely. You need to watch out figure. And that one is not wrong though. I mean, like, don't need to do it. But the soup wise, I mean, like, if you can see whether you can take out the cheese or not, but if not, then I mean, like, the only way is basically you have to throw it away though. Whether you like it or not, that's basically how food is like. I want to fry up as high as I can. or not, although I'm not quite sure, but I'm just gonna give it a try. Even so, you do enjoy your food, right? Which is the most important thing. Okay, let's see. How am I? Jump up then. Oh. Maybe I should use Marika, but at the same time, well, I'm not sure whether is there anything at the top. But I just want to like see, reach to the top and see anything at the top. It's a disaster. Well, all the more that you have to be careful with the intake. That's why earlier I say that if not, basically you just need to like the soup. Worst case scenario, you just basically just pour it away though. If not, you can keep it until for tomorrow as if not, if you can keep it for tomorrow, maybe like see whether you can use it as like additional for your additional noodle or dipping in bread along the line. Like you can heat up, like you can, if you can heat it up tomorrow and then you can maybe put it as something like in that way along. Oh, that is a whip. Is there? No, now it's indicating upstairs, but is it inside or is it below? Or is it inside? Yeah, mermaid. I mean, technically, your mom wants you to enjoy in a way. It's not wrong. You can't deny the fact that your mom just wants you to enjoy. Is it? Whether you like it or not, it's actually more towards your mom just want you to eat healthily. Yeah, even I'm just kind of like, even though I just ate my dinner though. Okay, let's see. Is it from here? Then I just try out. And then see the path hidden here or something along the line. So I'm not quite sure, but just gonna wonder. Just in case. There's a big clue, which I don't see really, unless it's one of the character NPC quests. Oh, wait. Yeah. No? I never gonna get this done, not at this way. Can you go faster? So there is someone here. It pretend to be a season of montage and got an audience with her help. Wait, Chotomate. Who is this guy? Tell me this had nothing to do with the rest of the plot. Not again. Not again, I bet you I'm right. For the love of something, anything. Just take this and go home small tea party with Kinda, right? Oh my god. I will do that, but I will still not again. Right thing. Oh well. At least I got what I want. So basically got a reward where you basically have to knock the door a lot of time. Now I kind of feel bad for him in a way though. Yeah, pizza last night. Dude, I also want to get some pizza. I'm どうすればいいのかな? Do I really have to go right downwards? I have been eating rice though lately. It was actually more on my mom want to eat rice, so I've been eating rice, but like earlier I actually did ask my mom whether is she into pizza or not, but I don't really blame her that if you want to eat rice though. It's more towards like if it's her preference, so kind of like just I kind of like follow based on what she want. I don't really just kind of like highlight like is it a good thing or a bad thing. It's actually more towards like my parent preference. I just following. And I can't really want. I need to go in or go out. One, just kind of like show the area here. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, I can't get out there. The silent only show this. How do I down though? What's my world level? Mess up already though. Level 9. And gonna there is something that I'm missing out on right now. This is another path that I'm not aware of, then I'll be like, damn, what is it though? Or is it below here? Wait, just a minute, now I think about it, there is one path below here that I never visited last time. Coco, come on, Coco, come on. Now I realize that there is a path leading to it. What was the level that you never hear? Ah, level 0. Or level 10. I think there's a level 10 though. I mean, like, you kind of say that it is the mess up. Okay, so I need to reach here. Get this one. That one is done. Now I just need to open that up. Oh, so there is a something. I don't need. Do I need to kill them? Oh. So it needed to collect it. Okay. Alright. And as well as I also wanted to collect this one as well, so I guess it was kind of like considered good timing. Add the poo to the back. And then it just U-turn. Give the 3 Hydro Q. I'm gonna assume that the art is actually the 3 crab. Okay, never mind, it's just 2 crab. I thought it would be 3 crab because it's 3 Hydro, but... Hey, chop it! I'm gonna head out. Okay. Well, have a nice day. I mean, like, it's more towards like you don't really you uninstall your game, right? Okay, I just need to go out here. And everyone also is kind of like Genshin Temple of Spirit. Actually, the exploration so far has been kind of like fun in its own way, though. It... Especially like when it comes to exploration wise, it's kind of like easier than last time, I guess. I just want the boy card. I can see the reason why. Not saying that in a bad way. Okay, I have at least highlighted. You know, people will be saying like, am I saying like he's not he's a bad character or whatever? I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, sorry. I thought I'd been here, but turned out I've never been here. That's. Okay, let's see. Collect these. As well as these. Although I kind of like want to know who they're going to make it in a way for the next, because apparently they're going to release 2. Oh my goodness. I have no idea, but assuming this is the one. 何もないですよね. I don't like when it's showing the glitchy moment and not very good in a way, but never mind. Fighting this big guy out now, ka. Please for me. I wonder why it became that one just now then. I wonder why from Gion's slime became the Holochu, the Gion Rollerchu there. Okay, this one is collected. And now I'm assuming that I need to try out from here. And oh, the power was from here, ka. At the very least, it seems to work normally, which is a good thing. Just in case like Nico also need this material, for some reason, I feel like Nico also need the butterfly though. If I do get her, that would be great as well, but For now, just gonna collect based on what I can. Come here. Slam. Pick up all of them easily, nicely. First Sharou. Oh, I was wondering why is it the first row? Of the Night Wind who held the office. Oh, well, they've been here before, ka. Okay, why the rule was eventually abandoned? So I'm gonna assume that we just turn this out. Give me one chest here. And we got a person inside here. Yes, I'm new here, thank you very much. And tell me what era you live in. Mine was rather uneventful. As if only in prey and of later century yet to appear for another 1,000 years. So if you're hoping to, I will share some exciting story. I feel like when surrender down. How many people from different era are all about happening to the ancient Nalan? Can't say I fully understand them. It does make one curious. You know, I'm more like curious how the hell you guys all got into this place in the first time place. Truly a fascinating place. Okay, at the very least, this place is this part is done. There is a chest nearby here. Oh, it's not here. It's actually more like below. Unless I miss. I don't think it's below. If I go further off first. Or maybe like hidden path in style. Okay, it's now it's showing outwards. So sometimes you need to have a deep look along the line just to have a better understanding at time. I don't see it. I wonder, do I have to go inside? Last time I've been... hello? Didn't you say hello once already? You still have Sumeru, Nalan, and Fontes unfinished. Dude, you're missing out on a lot of the story, you know, very soon. The Nalan one is gonna be the one that you're gonna break in a way, but can definitely say that once you reach to the Nalan one, is more towards like trying to get the best ending is gonna be hard for you in a way, though. If I had to at least highlight that. That is gonna be a moment of which one are you going for? Activate? Oh. I actually have this somehow somewhere without realizing it. Interestingly. Open. And collect. No more space. And this mean 89%. Damn. Now I need to start throwing a lot of artifact now because I can't throw any artifact anymore. This Monday, yeah. Monday. Let's see. I need to select those that I do not want, which would be best if I select just the one that I don't really need to. Right, maybe these two. I mean, well, the story quest you haven't done yet, like the main story quest. Unless you've done it, that is kind of like good in a way. But the funny thing is, right? Someone actually go and time the story of No Cry story, and apparently they actually say that it's actually two times longer than Nalando, and I was like, "Wow, damn! I didn't even realize that. I already know that for some reason, somehow, it's like the story was really crazy long that I didn't count the timing. I mean, like technically, I did take a lot of days to, a lot of stream to finish on the story, but I was not expecting it to be like two times longer than Nalando. But so far, I would definitely say the story is kind of like interesting in its own way. That at the very least, I enjoyed it. So I think it's still considered a win in a way, I guess. Not saying like it's bad though. I mean, it's the time is crazy long though, but um, so far I would definitely say it's still considered a good thing though, especially more towards like uh it is a game that I've been playing since day one, although I kind of like paused the game once because I was having exam when I was in Japan, and second time because of the stroke, and in a way can't really say too much on that, and I'm really hoping that I don't I have a third time the charm, okay, where I kind of like disappear forever, where you guys can't find me anymore. That is one thing that I'm hoping not to happen. But so far, I mean, like you guys already kind of like celebrate with me my 5-year anniversary, and just have any son, you're gonna have your birthday soon next week. I'm having my birthday in 2 or 3 more weeks along the line. I mean, having some, you and my birthday are very near to each other. It's kind of like funny in a way though. I mean, like first I say happy birthday to you, and then 2 3 weeks later you say happy birthday to me. Like this Ame Papa, not even sure whether am I gonna like celebrate it nicely. But technically for me it's actually more like I will have to celebrate the birthday nicely as well, because considering that I serve technically like technically I survived stroke for 1 year. Technically we have to wait until like May 20th, but considering that I kind of like like we can definitely say that I survived for 1 year in a way. So I guess it is kind of like a good time to celebrate as well, I guess. So I need to start throwing a lot of artifact set, but it's mostly this one that I just kind of like toss it away. So this one is always the one where I fight normal boss and for the material, and not kind of like having the lot of them. So, toss. Done. 14. At least 14 slot out. Okay, so I need to follow the path there. This one is done. Okay, at least the part here is complete. I know something. I know how to read that part. So definitely not in the way I should be going. What was I? Me going into that hole? Don't think to be below here. And I just been here. Eh? Yeah, they did release a lot of like nice outfit though, which is the best part so far. Not always like our character. I mean, like technically, some of the characters like this one, if you change and this, you can basically see that she can transfer her costume alright off the way though. So it's kind of like depending from character to character. But I think so far, like at least MiHoYo finally give our character a freaking new costume. For the female one, it's kind of a little different, but at least our character get to have a new costume, which is the most important part. After so damn long, and he said that this is the costume that he wear before anything else. It's kind of interesting in its own way, though. Okay, let me see. First, it say above. No, it say below. Seriously, where am I supposed to find the chest around here, though? どこかな？わかんないや。I will maybe do look around just in case. And it doesn't seem. Doesn't seem to be here. Eh, マジわかんないや。When it showed a chest here, when I go down, it say down, but when I go downward, it say above. That's why it's kind of like funny in a way. Where am I supposed to? Like if I, unless is it inside? Yatta. It really is here. I was wondering it can't be here, but no, it was really here. Seriously, MiHoYo put on so many different places that it's so hard to gauge at time. Oh well. Let's see. On here. And if I go here. Behind got chest. Oh my, I didn't notice there was a chest here. Collect those two. How did I miss out on this common chest? And there's quite a lot of chests down here. ちょっと待って。あちらにもありますか? What I mean is in the same holder. How come when I was using the company it didn't show me? And yeah, it really is. At least this one is much easier to see though. Let me fly to the. Why is it not showing? Oh, okay. I was wondering why was it not showing. Okay, fly here. There is a chest on top which I never noticed, interestingly. Okay, focus, just take. And there is 3 chests there, or something that I'm missing out on. Which I'm gonna assume that is somewhere. Here. Oh ho! So I am just going to do the shooting here now. Operate. Okay. Launch to deviate to. Okay, so I just need to drop 1, drop 2. Okay. Incorrect. Oh, I just need to bong towards it. Okay. 1. 2. Let's give it to it. At least I don't need to worry. I think they're going in order. Okay, so that one need this one. So that one go first. And then since you are going to the other one, give this one to you. Oh, one of them is a mushroom. I'm gonna assume this one is just give you this, and the remaining 2 more on the middle. Ooh. So this one instantly go already. Done right? Oh, it's the wizard in the middle. Okay. So we someone managed to complete that, and that is indeed 2 chests here. And oh, and indeed there is one more last. That's still showing the peace sign. And I got the reward, and that's more than enough. Which so far 92% already. So progress is going pretty good, I have to say. Maybe I can just go to here and see any further place I need to. Okay. Doesn't have anything else, right? Collect. Don't need to like collect every single thing, but if I can collect just in case, because in the case that Mihoyo decided to say that no, this is not the material for nickel, then that will be like, why am I collecting this in the first place? But for now, let's just say that I'm collecting some. In the case that in the future, if it end up being hers. Other than that, further continue with the story. Okay. Now we just need to speak with everyone. So I need to technically just speak with her first. Glad I meet you in the end. If anything, if you feel like you got dragged into because of us, wait, the end? What do you mean? I mean, our pretty dangerous adventure, but I get to see so many incredible things. That not so bad. Don't just brush by no question after like that, did I? She is kind of like sus for how to look at it though, but still not sure about who is she though. I should also offer up the memory as well. That one is Liu one. This one is the Sumeru one, the desert. This one is Inazuma. This one is the Rie Yokai Mask? The Yash. Okay, at the very least, now if I use the compass, at least get the reward first. Ew, level 10 already. I didn't realize it though. It just means that I completed it without realizing it. I completed it without realizing it. And I guess if I use the compass now, it indeed show all the missing. Oh my god, there is so many edits. Dude, earlier I went all to those places, it didn't show me. Now it's showing me. What the heck? I went through all those places and it didn't show it to me. And now it's showing me. I gotta do the Genshin stream things on the main on the world quest story instead. Today is just basically me just going around and exploring and trying to see whether I can collect all those things instead now. I really need to start hoping that I need to kill some inside here. Colors are hiding up on.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. It was just basically that one. Okay, there is a monster outside. Might as well I take it out to recover. Okay, and she's recovered, and I'm just gonna take you out. Okay, at least my brother recovered nicely. And maybe I just go here just to see what is the thing that I'm missing out. Sometimes when they show those areas, it's kind of like hard to know where I need to. Maybe I just jump down here. Okay, that is this one right here. Okay, from here I can go to this area. Just in case. I'll just to
さあ、肌にして。
ここじゃなさそうね。Okay, now we are back here. Look around. Where is the thing that I missed? Car. Oh. Definitely not on this part. But just going down just in case, just to check. It's kind of like confusing in some part, but I want to at least look around just in case. Oh. Just gonna put outside just in case. Yeah. Okay, so it has to be on the inside. The only issue is how do I go to the inside now? It's some of the men are kind of like sometimes it's confusing in a way, but just gonna look carefully just in case first, because maybe I miss out on time. Just enter here. Above. Let me see whether I can speak to you now. Are you looking for above? Is you saying the same damn thing? Okay, now I've been here. When is I go somewhere that I not aware of? Kokoじゃなさそうね. Has to be somewhere in here. But where? Has to be here. But where? Oh, it really is here, but it was kind of hard to see. This is really one of sometimes it's like you need to use the vision power just to see it, but even so, it's hard to gauge at time though. I'm gonna assume that it's the same damn thing here. Yes, another one here. Okay. And now I need to go to somewhere here. Seemingly here, but doesn't seem to be here. It's a whole new different area. Let's see. I need to look carefully. It's here, but not here at the same time. Assume Wednesday? Could be wrong, but showing the part above. I'm not on the right track. I have to turn. Yeah, that. Definitely not here. So it's from here. Just in case. You see, like, can't be here, right? I want to like eliminate anything that I might be missing out. Eliminate any possibility. For the compression of sake-wise, it's kind of like hard to know. But as for right now, it's kind of like hard to gauge, so not going to that direction. Just think going to go here just to collect it. There is one right here. Main purpose today is trying to see whether I can get 100%. That's what I'm trying to. Well, I wouldn't say I need to, but at the very least trying to. I need to fight upstairs. Hi. Okay, at least here is done. There was something here that I wasn't aware of. Oh, somehow that is just right here only. At the very least, now it's just kind of trying to see whether I can.
一般人にとってちょっと危ないものなの。だからあんまり興味を持たないようにね。
Okay, so there is something here, and it's just right here. How did I miss out there for the first time? Let's see. Going to jump back to here. Wait, one is below. I'm not sure what. I think this one. I need to try this whether I can do anything. I have no idea. Am I going in the right direction? But one of them is. Let me see. Do I? Okay, so. Oh, sorry. Turn it down so that you can go. Oh, on time. And it's 2 chests. Oh, one of them is precious one as well.
もうお供え物はいらない。君に。
Nabumari kata. Okay.
これってサプライズ？
Interesting set of being called out, but I wakarimashita. Buy one chest here. You want right around there. Okay, nothing right. I can just collect.
お前が得るべき報酬だ。
Now the issue on hand is how do I is above. Okay, right up here. Now it's somewhere around below. You see that when I want to find it, it just shows that's above, and then when I go, oh, it's just right here. There's sometimes when I have to like look carefully around. So hard to know. But at the very least, right now the progress is really like 94% already. Hopefully, once I can collect a few more here, it will be all considered done. I think I just want to scroll down to collect. I didn't look through here the first time because I was like supposed to go and fight the boss already, so that was my idea, but oh, that was yeah. It's a good thing that this part it is out on alright, not that hard. There is one part. Okay, there is one chest here.
はい、これ欲し 星々への感謝の祈りは代わりにしといてあげる。
Like that one. And oh, just now you show 2 chests below.
なかなかいいじゃない。さあ、受け取って。
It's a good thing that I do. Thing fun. Throwing down away as well. There is no boss monster to fight here, so I can just look around without a wolf, I guess. The only is kind of like need to look deeper along the line, which I have no idea how or where or what. Good point. You have a theory.
両手で抱えきれないなら。
Emulator of the Aeon of Vanity is kinda... I won't be surprised if that's the case though. I mean, like, technically, if we actually consider that in Honkai Star Rail they have been well known for hosting Honkai Impact character. If you actually like look, not saying like entirely everything, but if you actually look at majority of it, so far a lot of like Honkai Impact character is in the game already though. So even if you say what if, right, to me I won't even say that I won't believe you or something like that. Like, it's actually more towards like I won't be surprised if that is what Mihoyo is thinking though. Okay, I need to take out that monster here.
絶に目を映して舐めないでください。これならどうですか。
レッツ万象よ巡れ。はっ
Yeah, that's the thing. Because she, like as you mentioned, she is the Merchant of Finality, and in the game so far, they are going with that logic. So that's why I'm not surprised that they are going with that in mind, though. That's the thing. And to be honest, I mean, like, technically, it is quite like interesting that, if you actually look at Honkai Star Rail story so far, right, they are actually heading towards finality in a way, though, which is kind of like the reason why I say like, the aim of adaptation, everything is. I mentioned like previously when I was talking about the theory, right? I was saying that hey, it seems to me that Mihoyo is trying to tell us that there is an ending, and the only issue is that will we accept that it is the ending? You know what I mean? Chris-san, hello there. How's your day? It's actually more towards like how is MiHoYo going with the route though? It's kind of like not sure what they are going with, not in a bad way. It's actually more towards like how are they going to like paint it in that sense though, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's just right here.
お前が得るべき報酬だ。
Okay, I'm gonna assume that I go to here. No, not there, but here. And I need to go to that part of the map. Right towards. And it's just right here. Okay. Now I just need to teleport to here.
Yeah.
I will enter hunting. In there, I can climb into that. I'm gonna assume the challenge here that I need to do something. Spar with this big guy.
手加減なしよ、ミッチって。好き嫌いのため。
道あふれよ。
Oh, I'm not even using the Android.
説明よ、契約をは。
Okay, now I know I need to use the Android character. True person, holiday, holiday. How have I played the game ever since its launch? Okay, now I know that I need to use the Android to fight it. Somehow, some way, somewhat. And I'm trying to find item that is around that I might be missing out on. To look around, hoping that I can see it. Somehow I don't see it. And is it above? Okay, I need to use Dendroid to hit this one, so I'm gonna assume. Well, I don't use this team, but since they recommend this team for now, actually not this team. It's actually more towards like Twin Team is not really something that I've been going for, but. Inefa, Lerma, and Carabina.
長旅になるの？
Normally I will use I know, but in this case, let's use Kokomi as the healer just in case. 1, 2, 3, and use the Android character hit.
絶縁勝利。今宵月を捧げ。海のちぎりよ。ご助力を。迷える者、輪廻の永遠の安寧を。掃除対象、ロックオフ。流れて新月が来る。
Oh my, the damage on my Kokomi is half HP per undead.
衝壁展開皆のために祈ろう三月よ輝け殲滅モードよっはっやっはっはっ装置の影流れて海のちぎりよはっふっはーやっはっへい蒼熱の永遠なる真烈は手で移して交渉は終わりですご安心をそれ迷えるものそうよっはっよっへいそれ皆のために祈ろう防衛モードソーランの憩い三月よ輝け殲滅モード行け
Oh my, remember to get out.
引かんだ
Ah, she's going now. And finally, that is done. Yup, one more. And hopefully no more. More 50. Yeah, no. Can I help tell why your Zibai and Finn is less DPS than Zibai? Yeah, it's quite high internal damage though. But it's actually more towards like the team that you're going for. Unless you want to aim for even higher. I mean, like technically mine is still alright though, but if you want I can show you mine. I need to find monster to pick up, so we should do a little bit of showing. I wouldn't say mine is that high, but I'm just gonna use the roller chill with the Geon defend on it to showcase it. So for example, one thing that I do use at time is actually technically this one. It's basically instead of like I know like we can basically change Kokumi to the new one, but so far if we're going with like Zibai, if we want to do more damage, normally I tend to use something like this.
聞く価値もないあのなのにルリが月を映す
As you can see, the damage right so far not as high as you might think though. It's basically you can see is like if normally if I can do it, I basically can do a lot of damage, but even myself, my Zibai is basically like even at crit rate of 271.3 crit damage, still didn't end up doing a lot though, even at 60% crit rate. So in a sense, I mean technically if you can reach out to that point, that would be great, but in terms of like even for me, doing this so far has been kind of like more towards like it's more if you got the good luck on getting it, it would be great though. Okay, I will do a try. I mean like if your one is pretty high, that would be it's more towards I don't see the reason why you can't do it though. 47739 shush. You got 3000 defense, you got 47.4, your artifact set is good, is the Knight of the Sky. That's pretty good. Talent, I think it's more towards your first skill. You might want to do more. I think, but if you can reach up to like 699, that would be great. But so far, you are giving the full set. Oh, that explains why your defense is that high. Your defense is that high. Well, technically, I'm using the 3-star Harbinger one, so that's the reason why mine is kind of high. And your fin is already holding to his finisher weapon already, so it's pretty high for the crit rate. The same Knight of the Sky, that's the good one. And technically, if you want, I think it's more towards your level 2. You might want to level out that one if you can. And 49, yeah, that's very good already, considering the night sight is the one that helped to increase. You saw video that Zubai can do like 500k. Did they showcase their one is C6 or not though? Because the thing is, right, it's more towards like the main reason is if you actually look at the constellation, right, the constellation, if I it's actually more towards like this one help you to do increase in damage, as like you can see like basically the constellation is like nearby party constellation increase by 30% is, or even you look at it, further increase the defense by 550. So obviously constellation is the main reason instead of weapon or whatsoever though. Like if they showcasing like, oh, the character can do more damage, actually like you have to ask them like, what is your constellation first. If they say it's like constellation 0, then we have to ask like, okay, now the second thing is like we have to look at how high is their crit damage. Like for example, like mine is like high, very high, right? But my defense is not as high as yours. Yours is like 3,000. Mine is only like 2,300. So the main reason is actually more towards like, because the weapon, if I give mine to the defense like this one, let's say for example if we shoot out, okay, then I will have the same high crit whatsoever, but it's more towards like I giving her this the Harbinger set, so the Harbinger set, so it's more towards like increasing in 28% crit rate as well as for the 6.9 crit damage, because you don't really need base attack, so it's actually the main reason for having a high damage along the line though. Fin wise, okay, the funny thing about Fin, right, it's actually more towards like Fin technically need is don't really need this you can, it's kind of funny, okay, like that you can go Fin and Inefa, and then you can just add Llama and Calabina, and for Calabina you just make sure that if you need a healer you just give her instead of like mine is holding on to Sacrificial Jade, but if you need a healer, technically just give her the prototype set, which technically when she uses her burst you can regenerate 4% of the HP for all your party, so that's the one that she can go for, as well as this one also increase in HP as well. The reason why I gave her the Sacrificial Jade is because this one increased by a lot of HP as well as the Elemental Mastery, so it's more towards on and as well it also increase in crit rate. So my Carabiner is actually have 77.7% crit rate as well as crit damage, more than enough to activate the. So if I use this team, so for example if we go to another one to take out, you say see the damage. As you guys can see the damage, he just basically, not even the full burst is really doing quite high damage though. It's basically that this is the team for Finn. If you have to go, it's the main issue is that you have to have you have to have Inefa, you have to have Lama, you have to have Korobina. Well, technically you can change Inefa for a Hydro like Cinnaboo or whatsoever, but it's just that Inefa is more towards like benefit Finn way more than you guys might think, especially more towards like is the duration of the skill and the shielding is actually more helpful on that end, and Luna damage everything is kind of like the one that I'm not really it's more towards like I would call myself a dolphin though, so the one you might want to pick is more on that end though. But Finn team is basically this one. It's kind of like not really have a healer. But it's basically how the team go for him though. And Zen-san, hello there, how's it? Loma. You need, but technically if I have her, but I mean like if we are going with constellation 0000, then we can't say anything else, right? I mean like if I have to showcase the only like so far if we go by constellation, right? If we say by constellation unlock, right? If it goes by constellation unlock, the only like if you see that I got a freaking C6 jeans and a C6 Kaching as well as like C5 Mona, C4 Chi-Chi, C4 Delha, and C4 Diluc, as well as that Tinari C3 technically is Shinhe, and Alokina is kind of like C3 as well. As well as that I got C1 character as well. I mean like technically it's kind of like unexpected, and then Hutal Chi-Chi once and then Hutal twice somehow some way somewhat. And it's kind of like you can see that my luck is really not there though, as well as I can say. True. If we go that idea, if you are going with the idea, true. But I only got one only though, so I don't want to waste it getting it possible. Let me see whether I can go up towards here. Where is the item? We changed up the team. Yeah, I need to do any fighting here. Okay. Jumping here. Now I'm just trying to see where is all the thread showing. How do I do the completion and what's not, and sometimes don't see the things around. Oh, I make it very complicating in a way. The thing is, right, it's actually more towards like when I did the video of me losing the 50-50 for somehow, some way, somewhat. You really better question like how is it that there are people easily get like 2 star, 2 5-star, 3 5-star, like dude, how is it they are so easily getting character damn that easily? You made me jealous though. Really kind of better question is like how is it that they're able to get the number of 5-star that easily? True that it is indeed less in primal, but at the very least, for me so far, I will have to at least say that I still, regardless, right? I mean, like, for me, who is a casual player, I still will still give it a very good score. I'm sure there will be a lot of people hating on not able to collect more along the line. It is understandable. The main issue is that the lore-wise is actually kind of like for Spell Temple, they address the issue on the unknown god because it's like they did put out the trailer of the fourth shade, interestingly, but the main issue was that they did like miHoYo for some reason going with the Archon world, and mostly it's like if you actually look in the quest line, right, it's not really under Archon quest. It's when we've come to this place, it's known as the world quest, so it meant to say that the world quest is very important in the sense that they are indicating that, hey, we are to be careful of in terms of like the theory or in the law wise, because they're indicating that there are way more that we might be missing out on, or there may be things that we might want to know more, and this project has been very good at highlighting on that end so far. And that's the reason why I say I enjoyed it, because I actually understand, like in terms of like making out the theory or whatever, right, the law is there, and at the very least I can understand like, oh, the story is going in the sense or in that sense or in whatever sense, and at least I can understand, like in regardless of how we think about it, it's like everything is going accordingly at miHoYo putting in terms of the law and what's not, and that's what matter, at least in my point of view though. But at the same time, I can also understand what, some frustration by some players though, because it's like, hey, we don't have this or we don't have that, the primal gem or whatever along the line. Understandable though. The frustration is definitely understandable. But the only thing is, so far, I feel like we better don't like demand too much from miHoYo. Considering that, like, for me, I will have to, at least highlight that miHoYo going as far as putting some of the things I say into this game is kind of like interesting in a way though. Like, if you know the story of this thing, right? It's kind of like interesting that they, when I actually, quite a few of my viewers already know that I always end up saying this, it'll be still the same damn thing, is that in Genshin they freaking put a character which is a blue cat that wear glasses and can talk. And I mean, like, I actually put out the like, I was like, no way miHoYo is going to end up doing it, right? And it really made the question on my end whether like did miHoYo really watch my stream at times, because they end up putting up that blue cat, and I mean, like, it is kind of like funny in a way, because I say that there's no way you can find a blue cat, but somehow, someway, miHoYo managed to do it, and actually got surprised that the way they end up putting it is like, wow, damn, miHoYo, I was not expecting that. But it's all kind of funny. You have to understand one thing is that because of that, right? Like, because in Nalan they end up putting a blue cat without the glasses yet. At the time, it was a blue cat that can speak. I believe it was called the Abyss cat at the time. Because of that, right? I end up have to really go as far as trying to get Chilali with a 5-star. As well as Mavika with her 5-star. Because miHoYo, because I say that if they freaking put a blue cat in the game, I will pull for these two characters as well as their 5-star weapon. And because miHoYo end up doing it, I end up doing it as well though. So this is kind of like funny that miHoYo really made me really cautious at time though. Not saying like it's bad or whatever. At the very least, I would just say that I enjoy playing Genshin so far though. Okay, this one is right here. Now where is that one, the thread over there? I mean like so far it's already 90% already. Like 98% already. Probably just to look around here. Then fly towards there. Probably just fly towards there. And then fly towards the top. I'm gonna assume the top is the one where the chest is. And there was a chest there. Seriously, I've been here and I never seen it before. Okay, got that one final. Oh my.
さあ満ちてこの手に
Okay, that is taken it out nicely.
時に埋もれた宝か。
The issue on hand is where is that one over there though? I don't see it just now. Unless there is a cave that I need to go in. I have no idea where. Oh, okay. I found it. It's just right here. Okay, now maybe from here. I'm not sure whether they cut out the good part or not though. I mean, if I recall, there is quite a few content creators also mentioned about the bad part of Genshin as well, and I can understand their frustration and what's not, but for me it's just basically I just prefer to enjoy my playing and have fun there. But I can understand the frustration on their mind, but not that it's going to make me Hoyo think much. I mean, like, regardless how we think about it, right? Game developer can do however they want, whatever they want, and it's not like what we say is gonna affect their mindset. Okay, I need to find that. What is the threat? Is it to ここじゃなさそう。Okay, found it. Can't go in here. That's from here. Then fly up. Now look around. Now it should be low. The gorge here. Okay, now there is the memory phone. Feel like I can trace up to. Oh, I thought that was the rotation. Ah, darn it, I'm not using Mafika. Ah, Vanessa, yes, nani.
しょ。
So you may finish with the leftover. If it's not a lot, okay. If it's a lot of soup, then I would say broccoli. But if it's not a lot, then I would say spinach, though. At least that's that's what I think. It depends on how much soup you have.
It's just right here. I was wondering where. I'm not running so far off.
That one over there, I have no idea where, but just wanna go around and collect the friend.
手加減なしよ。流れて。行って。これならどうですか。土見のよ契約を。
Okay, let's I need to go here and fly to here. Then I need to fly downwards.
Oh!
You really have to fly downwards just to collect this one here. This one will lead me to... oh, just here. Okay, this one I seriously have no idea how to go. But at the very least, majority place collector, I guess? With much collector, I believe it is good progress. Really one right here. Kind of funny that I took. Well, it's kind of like said they don't really put much chests for us to collect, but can't really complain much at this point of time. Like it is me, how you?
煙のように舞い上がれ。
So, fly out. Okay, there's one bit over here. Okay, where is that one? Oh no. It's showing it's above, not below. Okay. So where?
上までお願い。
Uh, can I don't think I can. I don't think there is any on here anymore. You want to change university, not even major anymore. I mean, like, the frustration is understandable though. Because the thing is, it sounds actually more towards like university always give you the feel of like, are you even studying the right topic? You know what I mean? Because I feel like even I myself, the reason why I always encourage you guys, if you guys can study university, go ahead. But the reason why I couldn't is because more towards like, I, number one, don't have the will to do so, and number two, the study I don't like. I wanted to study wasn't the one over there along the lines. It was kind of like in that sense though. Okay, it's below but not below. But don't go. It's around this level, but I don't see thing here. Oh, kana. You could retry everything if you could. That would also be helpful for you based on the study you are going for, I guess. I mean, like, it's more towards, like, as I mentioned before, it's like more towards on going the right subject that you wanted in a way. That's the thing. It's more towards like the reason why I didn't study in Singapore and I moved to Japan to study. It's because like the course I wanted to study was not in Singapore. And even if there are some people who in Singapore say, oh, we can give you the course, whatever, PS along the line. The thing is, I went to Japan. I studied for 3 years, 1 year Japanese language and 2 years of anime and manga, but I learned from anime director, I learned from anime studio, I learned from a lot of people, and so far it's actually, in my point of view, is that it's just right here, has been the, so far I would have to say that I learned a lot more than those so-called Singapore claim they can actually give along the line. So it's really kind of funny in the way that regardless of how people say how they think I was, it's actually more towards like people are free to say whatever they want, however they want, but I don't see it going to give me the thing I want along the line too. Okay, now I got a spare one, guys. Exchange with Luna? Perform? Ooh, okay. 1 and 2, and this one is dropped by the domains, so I can actually just kill them. This one not gonna do. This one I'm just gonna keep. But at the very least, got what some of the item here. assume that the remaining chests are around here that I do not know where. You're not even fresh graduate anymore. Even so, you're still a young student in my point of view. I mean, I went to Japan to study at 30 plus years old, so even I can't deny that you you can study at whatever your age you want, but even so, you still want to make sure that the course that you want to go for is gonna at least help you in future or something along the line. You know what I mean? Because I mean, like, technically, regardless of how you think about it, it's actually more towards that you want to study a course that is going to be helpful for you, though. Oh, you can't deny the fact that when you draw the Mindy artwork to the point that you actually got cheek on actually liking it. Interestingly, like you managed to get, of all people, you got Chintan liking your tweet, and I'm like, wow, damn. But even so, you still need to, I won't say like whatsoever, it's actually more towards like you still need to draw based on what you feel is the one that you want to go for, and even so, whether we'll get to the course that you want is a whole different story, you know what I mean? Oh.
よいしょ。
じゃなさそうね。Yeah. It's indicating on this place, but for some reason it's not at the same time. I'm confused about this final one. I mean, technically, it's already 100%. Exploration is already 100%, but there is quite a few stuff here that I'm sure what am I going for. More towards like that one spot that I seriously have no idea. Yeah, that's the thing. That is on. That's the reason why I never choose to study in university. I mean, like, considering you guys have to understand, when I went to Japan to study, I also spent quite a lot of money, you know. Especially more towards like I was spending more, majority of my saving at back then to stay in Japan. The 6 years, sure, I gained a lot of experience, but the most important thing is more towards on like I when I say the pro and the con, I always highlight that the issue on hand is I have to spend a lot of money just to study in Japan. That's the thing. I spend a lot of money just to you're just 16. Hello there, how's your day? Okay, 何か? Right now I'm just trying to find that one item over there which I had no idea where. It's like indicating here, but I don't see it though. Right, it's indicating here. I don't see anything that I can run into or getting it along the line. A bit confusing. Ah, okay, what's else here? Even under the book. Dude, man, how you are trying? If there is a chest, that would be so much better, though. If that is the guy from earlier who telling you to try new the oh, you're just on the other account. Oh, welcome back then. So far 3 hours live stream already, and at the very least, no, it's kind of like I said that montage new area is like majority area nothing to do. It's actually basically just going around cute monster only. I actually off stream I actually went around to look around. It really does give nothing. But at the very least, so far I think of now, I guess it's a good thing that I at least got 100% the wind rest speed, as well as for Temple of Space also 100%. So I think the next Genshin stream, if I do end up doing, I mean like tomorrow I'm gonna play Zone Zero, so that one is kind of like, if for now in Genshin is basically I just left with the paradise of the Temple of Space. I feel like this last part will be the most interesting part to look into. But at the same time, right, for Genshin, because by then if I do the next stream on Genshin again, it'll be also the Spinal Abyss with refresh. So I'm probably gonna do this as well when I do the live stream as well. So I guess the next stream, if I do, I actually wanted to play Genshin tomorrow as well, but because there is also the Zone Zero that I do want to do as well. So we shall see the next time when I doing Genshin stream is probably on hoping to complete the storyline along the line. Tomorrow is just Zone Zero though, in case anyone wondering, because tomorrow is also the release of the Snake Girl, Cecilia, so hoping that I can get her I'm not quite sure whether my love will activate or not. That will be a whole new different story, but we shall see how it goes though. So yes, what is it based on? It's 11:35 p.m. I haven't taken a shower yet though. Okay, this one collect. Teleportation still got 4 more? Yes, the next stream is, when I doing Genshin will be definitely to complete this final 2. So we shall see how it goes. But what is it, Vanessa? Nani. Enter your account to claim the free reward. Huh? What do you mean by claim the free reward though? I mean, like, what is the free reward they are trying to claim there? The 600. I don't mind, but I will have to do this off stream. I have to do this off stream while you send me the account because I don't want to log in showing the password whatsoever. I mean, I can't. It's okay. You want me to do it now? Then DM me your password just in case though. I don't. I haven't seen your message though. That's a funny thing. Oh, you can't read anything. The funny thing is, right, for Taobao, right, it's from China, so their baseline is they're physically using Chinese though. But do you want me to like at least like do translation for you just in case? Like telling you where to put your address, where to put your name, what is the thing that you need to at least like off stream, not anything else. Because that like I can't really do anything else. It's more towards like I just translate for you and then you type it yourself though. Yeah, that one we'll do it tomorrow or the day after. Unless you want me to do it immediately, then that one is not. I'm very kind of like I need to go and take a shower and then sleep already. Though it's already 11:37 p.m. already. You still want shooting? We shall see how it goes then. I mean, like, I can help you look into the creation of the Taobao one, but I cannot guarantee too much, okay? But we shall see. Tomorrow we shall see. That's okay? Okay, so just as the final before signing off, because in case anything, I don't think you guys got any issue on the way I give the random chat in regards about the Sakuno situation in a way. I mean, like technically, like as you mentioned, that I kind of like split out everything else. It's just that there are people who are gonna dislike it along the line, but I'm not sure why some people are disliking it. Right now as well as that, oh nice, I got 3 more subscribers, so it's kind of like fun. I think like Venice-san, you are gonna enjoy the moment where I'm gonna reach 1000 very soon. It's kind of like 178 more to go. But tomorrow I'm going to play Xena Zone Zero though. It's the release of the Snake Girl, so we shall see tomorrow then. So that being said, let's just end it here because I really need to go and take a shower and then I need to go and sleep out already. It's gonna be midnight on my end already. So tomorrow for Xena Zone Zero, if
It'll be more towards on just some battle and whatsoever along the line. We shall see how it goes, but I'm not quite sure. Then Genshin Impact, if Zenitsu Zero, I have nothing much. If I got spare time, I will throw in Genshin after that. But I still not sure because considering that Genshin so far have been so I mean like there may be some players who don't like that it's nothing to explore. But for me, who can't do exploration much anyway, is actually quite happy with the content so far, and it's actually on the good spot already. But if we're going to talk about building on what kind of build, we'll see how next time, because I mean like spinal build would be the best way to showcase damage as well, so that would be the best way to say. But for now, thanks for watching guys. I will see you guys again at the next video or live stream. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a nice day. Have a nice day. All night. Bye bye.